In these videos, two oceanic plates are forming a boundary. One is being subducted under the other. The one that is being subducted then partially melts as the oceanic crust nears the mantle, and lighter materials separate and then rise. This then accumulates and can form an underwater seamount or even form a volcanic island. The angle of the subducting plate is what determines the distance of these seamounts or islands from the subduction trough. A volcanic island arc may form one structure after another in parallel to the plate boundary. Another phenomenon observed is that there can be a string of seamounts or islands seemingly in a line or an arc of varying ages. The explanation seems to be that there are mantle plumes which are relatively stable, and as oceanic crustal plates pass over them, then they form seamounts and islands, but then perform the same process on a neighboring region of oceanic crust as it then passes over. So, for example, when one considers the Hawaiian Islands, they were generated by volcanoes, but the ages of the volcanic islands vary. The oldest ones are 5 million years old, and these volcanoes are no longer active. And then as one proceeds to the youngest island of Hawaii, which has lava flows which are recent and even current, then the ages become younger and younger, suggesting that this portion of the Pacific plate passed over a hot spot, and that each of these islands was then formed sequentially in time. The Hawaiian Islands are actually part of a larger chain which includes islands such as the island of Midway and a number of underwater seamounts. And one can observe that starting near the Aleutian Trench off the coast of Alaska, where the structures in this chain can be 70 million years old, these islands and seamounts become progressively younger as one nears the Hawaiian Islands, suggesting once again that the Pacific plate passed over a stable mantle plume and thus created a series of volcanic islands and seamounts at different times as the crustal plate passed over this plume.